Bitch, you need to be sitting down today. You need to be sitting down because this story time that's about to come at you is gonna slap you right in the face. This story time, sit down. I'm just telling you, sit down. Yeah, make sure you're sitting down, okay? Y'all ready? I don't think anybody's ready for this video today. I don't think anybody's ready. Y'all be prepared because I came in with the books and the evidence. Don't play. Books and evidence. Let me give y'all a little sneak peek of what you're about to witness today. Yeah, y'all are about to witness some crazy stuff. But let's get into this video because I'm a little nervous. Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. My name is Chloe, and as y'all have heard from the beginning, a story time is coming to slap you in the face. So be prepared because this video is crazy. This story time is crazy. If y'all haven't already read the title, it says story time. She tried to beat me and steal my man. Yeah, it's gonna be a little crazy. So make sure you're sitting down. Like I said, you can have a snack or something, do something. I'm gonna be doing my makeup while I tell you all this story time, so we're not just staring at each other the whole time. So disclaimers, it might be a little echoey in this room because I am in my basement with my bright ass lights. So it's a little toasty down here. My mirror is here, so I will be looking here to be doing my makeup. My notebook will be right under here, so I will kind of be reading off of this, but I just wrote down basically what happened. And here is all the evidence, but for you, it will be popping up on this side of the screen. So, I am nervous, but I am ready to get this story time out there. I've been dying to tell this story time, but I wanted to make sure I had it at the right time to tell.
And I do want to add, I waited for a right time to tell this because she's a snitch. She snitched on everything. So the reason why a lot of this was never told to her or I didn't do anything is because she's a snitch. And yeah, so stay tuned for the video.
So I think this is the right time. Are we ready? Are we ready? Because I am nervous. Let's get in this video. Let's start from the very beginning. It all started around August 2023. So like the beginning of my junior year in high school. So I had been dating Thomas for about a month, a little over a month, I would say. And he was a football player on our football team. So he knew majority of the players, you know, he played with, he practiced with every day. And like I said again, me and Thomas were together for around a month, okay? We were together around a month. We had been talking for about 3 months, but we finally got together and we were together for a month. So this girl that I knew her, but we hadn't talked in since I was in middle school so about 2 years. We've never even really talked. We've never been friends. We just been acquaintances. We had the same kind of friend group, but not really. So she randomly sends me a photo of her and this boy on the football team. Oh, and sorry y'all, if y'all hear movement up there, they're painting my sister's room, so just ignore it. She randomly sends me a photo of her and this boy from the football team. You know, I was weirded out. I'm like, girl, why are you sending me this? I don't even know you for real. Why are you sending me a random photo of you and this boy? But you know, I wasn't gonna be mean, so I said, oh, y'all are so cute. Y'all should be together. Y'all would be so cute together. And that girl, we'll call her Spring. We'll call her Spring, okay? And the boy, we'll call him Brian. The girl who randomly sent me a photo of her and that football player, her name is Spring, and the football player's boy is named Brian. That's just what we're gonna name them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all I said to her was oh, y'all are so cute. Y'all should get together. Just something random. I don't know you, girl. I don't really know you. Why are you sending me a random photo of you and this boy after a football game? I would go to all the, I would have to go to all the football games because I was a auxiliary dancer. So we went to all the football games. It's good when you have a boyfriend in the football team. So, okay, so a couple weeks go by And Spring was telling me and Thomas, you know, her and Brian are talking, but he's not really sure if he wants to be in a relationship with her. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure that's how that conversation went, but all I remember is her telling us that she is throwing up stomach acid, okay? Stomach acid. So me and Thomas are like, oh my gosh, that's so bad. Like, we need to tell Brian, you know, like, she really cares for you. She wants to be with you. And, you know, just trust her like she wants to be with you. Nobody should have forced that man to be with her. But, you know, we weren't thinking right, okay? Hey, we thought she was a lovely girl, okay? We thought she was lovely. Anyways, and, you know, her throwing up stomach acid should have been, like, the first red flag for us. But, you know, it wasn't. But she told us the whole reason she was throwing up stomach acid was because, like, he wasn't sure if he wanted to be with her or, like, he wasn't with her. That's how I remember the conversation going, okay? Somehow, Spring and Brian got together. Yeah, somehow they got together. I don't remember how. I think maybe me and Thomas had some influence on that. Because, you know, Thomas and Brian were on the football team together, so they were like buds. They were like friends. And I knew Brian before. So it wasn't like I didn't know the man. Like, I knew him. Somehow Spring and Brian get together. And they start having problems, you know. They're going to have problems anyways because the man didn't really want to be with her. But they started having problems. And sometimes she would text me. Spring would text me. But then she started texting my man. You started texting my man? Because you and your man were having problems? Girl. I don't care if you're trying to get advice. Don't be texting my man. Then I wasn't really thinking as much because, you know, me and him were only a couple months together. And I don't want to, like, I'm crazy. But I don't want to be, like, crazy. So, also, I didn't really think of it like that yet. I just thought, oh, maybe she's just being lighthearted and she wants to, you know, she just wants to get advice because Thomas and Brian are friends. And if he said anything to her, but like that kind of made me feel a little weird. Like, why are you texting my man about your man? And it was privately. So it wasn't like, because we did have a group chat. We all four were in a group chat and we were texting there. But she texted him privately. That's the thing. Like, girl, that's my man. The fuck? Not like I kept a secret because this man, Thomas, yeah, the man I've been with for 2 years, yeah, he would tell me everything. This man is obsessed with me, okay? He will tell me anything and everything. Everything. You tell him something about me, he's gonna tell me. He hears something on the street, he gonna tell me. That man tells me everything, so don't come at him because he tells me everything. That's why I knew. Okay, so as we're hanging out a lot more, you know, she starts saying more things that just give me like red flags. Like, for instance, she would say, oh, Thomas and Brian look so much alike. Like, girl, if you call your man cute and you're saying my man looks a lot like Brian, you're basically calling my man cute. Do you not see how that is wrong? Like, I know he's handsome. I know he is beautiful to the eyes. But, like, no, that's weird. I don't think I'm the only one who thinks that's weird. But if I am, y'all please let me know. But I think that's weird. And also, her and Thomas had first block together. So they had their first class of the day together. So while her and him were in first block, she would send me snap pictures of him in class. Like, okay, first, let me be honest. Like, first, okay, like, no red flags. Like, I don't know. I don't really see a super red flag in that. The fact that she would save some of these caught me off guard. Like, girl, that's mine. I bagged that. Please leave it alone. She's like 5'11", 5'10", and squared, like, stunning. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, please don't come at me because I'm not trying to be mean, but like, y'all need to understand what she looks like, so y'all get it, like, okay? So she's like boxy. She has a boxy body type, like SpongeBob, for instance. Okay. Okay, maybe she deserves it, because like if you're gonna talk to my man, like I'm gonna be mean to you. I don't care, honestly. So hate me all y'all want, but like, girl, you shouldn't have done that. So we've all been talking for about a couple months now. It's like October, and we're planning on going on a double date because now we're all together. Like her, Spring and Brian are together, and of course me and Thomas are together. So, and this double date, we went out to eat. We went out to eat like 30 minutes away from where we live. And the whole time we're out to eat, we're at the table. You know, we're all messing around with each other, but like she is hitting Thomas. Like like, girl, that's not. Anyways, she's hitting him. She's like, Thomas is looking at me. He's like, Chloe, beat her up, please. Can you beat her up? Can you beat her up? And you know, they took us on that double date. We rode with them. So I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I didn't want to be stranded, okay? I was trying to make it back home. So I wasn't going to beat up the girl. And that was her first offense, so like, I'm not going to beat up the girl just for that. Like, take pictures of him and stuff and like send it to my Snap. Then we went to Academy, okay? Academy, if y'all don't know what Academy is a sport store. So it has like fishing stuff, sports stuff, okay? They're football players, they're gonna wanna go to Academy. But we went there just to mess around anyways because we were right next to it. But we went to Academy. The whole time we're at Academy, she's like hitting him. She's hitting him. And like still going like, yeah, hitting him. And I'm like, okay, this is like weird. This is like, at that point, I'm like, okay, girl, this is getting a little weird, but I didn't really say anything. Again, I didn't want to be stranded. I wanted to come back home. Then, so I think we were starting to head to Target. And this girl, we get to Target, and we're in like the bra section. And she's like, Thomas is on like a bike or something, like a kid bike, and she's like taking pictures of him. He had his shirt pulled up because I was like, he had pimples on his back. He asked me to pop the pimples on his back. So his shirt was up and I was popping the pimples on his back, and she took a picture. She took a picture of him with no shirt on. Now these are all like the weird part, but then it starts getting juicy, y'all, so stay. Bra section at Target. You know, we're looking at the bras, like I'm looking at the bras because I needed one. But she's like, oh my god, Brian, I'm a double D. Oh my gosh, I'm a double D. Mind you, Thomas is right there. Thomas is right there next to me because I'm in the bra section. And she's like, oh my god, Ryan, I'm a double D. You're not a double D. Let's give her a round of applause. Let's give her a round of applause for being a double D because she was so excited to tell her man. Congratulations, you're a double D. Wow, that's so, oh my gosh, shocking. The date ended. We all went home, blah, blah, blah. So the next time we like hung out, I believe, was Halloween. So Spring got us all matching cow onesies because we were like, none of us had an outfit. So she went and got us all matching cow onesies. Thank you, by the way, if you're watching this. You're blocked on everything, but if you're watching this. It's Halloween. What do you do on Halloween? You trick or treat. So we go to trick or treat. We are going around my neighborhood to trick or treat, and it's getting dark. We're all in the same onesies. We kind of look the same, but I'm not grabbing her man. You know, I'm not grabbing her man. I am gonna give it to her. Yeah, we all kind of looked the same. But what gave me a little she was grabbing Thomas the whole time and was like, oh, this is my man, and then like looked at me like, oh, sorry, wrong one. I mean, hit me if I'm wrong. Like, am I picking up wrong signals? Like, girl, you're giving me weird vibes. Okay. There was only one time I grabbed Brian on accident, and that's because somebody stunk. Somebody stunk, was musty. Somebody didn't put on deodorant, okay? Somebody didn't put on their deodorant. So it stunk bad. Somebody smelled like onions, okay? Onions, pure onions. I grabbed Brian thinking it was Thomas, lifted his arm and smelled his armpit. I was like, okay, it's not you. Okay, I wasn't like, oh, this is my man. Oh, no, the other one. Like, no, I wasn't like that. You know, that was the only time I grabbed Brian. And I told Thomas, I accidentally just grabbed Brian and smelled his armpit to make sure he didn't stink. Because I wanted to make sure my man wasn't the one stinking. And Brian wasn't stinking, so somebody else was stinking. Okay, next is Thomas's birthday. My birthday's in October. Thomas's is in November. Okay, I'm gonna say I feel a little wrong saying this, but it did catch me a little bit like, that's a little weird. But like, it's not one of the biggest things that is weird about this whole situation. So Thomas's birthday, she came to his dinner. I guess she got invited somehow. This girl sent him $30. $30. That's a lot of money. Like 20 is like a decent amount. $30. Mind you, she didn't send me nothing for my birthday. But that's not the, I'm trying to get this point across, but I'm not trying to be like, oh, she should have sent me money. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. We were all friends then, and she sent him $30. I don't know, that catches me a little off guard. If that was y'all, would that catch y'all a little off guard? And during this time, it's football season, so we have football games. Something happened and the dance team wasn't dancing, or they were sitting the whole time. And I just found out I have a thyroid issue. So when I dance, I can't really breathe that well. And it's hard for me to catch my breath. It's like a thyroid issue. I went back and forth to the doctors that whole entire year. Getting blood work all year long. At this football game, it's freezing cold. I'm sitting with his family and we're watching them play. Yeah, okay. She's sitting with Brian's family and she sends me a text, we're texting back and forth dang, the coaches should have done this, that. But then she says this to me. She says this right here. Dude, the only way I can tell Brian and Case apart, Case is Thomas. That is what a lot of people called him in high school. Case. His last name is Case. But only way I can tell Brian and Case apart is the numbers, and Case is a little thicker. Am I crazy for thinking that's weird? Am I crazy for that? Am I crazy? Y'all, please tell me. Am I a little crazy for thinking that's weird? You're calling my man thick? Months later, it's January. It's January, I don't know. It's winter break. After winter break, so January. And we just found out that our football coach had just somebody actually yeah, he just did that to somebody, and so he is in jail, and everybody is posting it online. They're like, oh my god, this was the football coach at my school, and posted it on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm going to be honest, me and her were a little upset because yeah, we had boyfriends on the football team. They were upset. Thomas wasn't really that upset. I mean, he was upset, but he wasn't upset, but Brian was a lot more upset from what it seemed like. He was a lot more upset. But she takes it too far. She took it too far, and she came at one of my friends, Ava. Y'all know Ava. She was in my Come With Me to Prepare and Graduate for High School. She was in that video. She came at my friend Ava and was like, I don't know, she was just telling her, you know, you shouldn't be posting that or something, like literally coming at her. And I don't know the whole beef with them. I don't remember it all, but I do remember me and Ava calling her a name. Okay, I'm gonna be for real. Me and Ava did call her a name. It's not nice, but we did call her a name. You know, I guess somehow she heard that Ava was calling her name. And she asked me like, oh, did you know Ava was calling me names? And I was like, yeah, I did. And I was saying some things too. I owned up to it. I was like, yeah, I was saying some things too. I didn't say that I said it. Like, I didn't say I called her this. Like, I called her that name. But I said like, oh yeah, Ava was calling you names. Like, we were calling you names. But I really just said like, oh, I think it's weird that you're always touching Thomas and hitting him and sending him sending photos to me of him. Like, I just thought it was weird. That's what I told her. And she blocked me. Okay, she blocked me on Snapchat. And because Ava posted that, I guess somehow Spring got offensive. Okay, she got offensive or something. I don't know. And she got mad, and she went up to our front office at our school and got Ava ISS, like 3 days of ISS, I think maybe like 2 days of OSS and 3 days of ISS, something like that. She got her kicked out basically. Spring was saying that Ava was harassing her, but Spring was actually harassing Ava, like actually harassing her, like you shouldn't be posting it or whatever. I don't really know the whole thing. Y'all might have to hear it from Ava. Around April, anyways, I posted a very petty TikTok, and I'll show it right here for y'all. The sound might be, I might have to take out the sound, but the sound is like get the out my trap house. Like, do you know it? It's like, get the fuck out my motherfucking trap house. Yeah, so here's the video popped up right here.
Music in the background, music in the background. Get the fuck out my motherfucking trap house.
And then I also posted this video right here. The sound is, shout out to them bitches who keep a name in their mouth. Just know I'm the big lead. You hoes are some Girl Scouts, I think. Yeah. So here's the video.
Shout out to them bitches keep a name in the mouth. Just know I'm a big lead. You host some Girl Scouts. Eh.
So that was kind of shade too. But she saw the one saying our boyfriends look alike or whatever, and she viewed my profile. Here's evidence. Okay, here's evidence. She viewed it. Viewed it again. Viewed it. Favorited the video. There. Viewed it again. And again. Y'all see the time up there? Like 10:43. And I'm pretty sure that's the next day. But she posted this video about me. It's a screenshot. Weird how I blocked you 2 months ago, but you still make TikToks about me. You know who you are, babes. Not my fault. You're obsessed. Let's take a moment of silence because you blocked me on Snapchat, honey. If you blocked me, you're viewing my account. You're viewing my account back to back to back. I'm not the obsessed one, honey. I'm getting my story out there. Okay? I wasn't the one saying, oh, our boyfriends look so much alike. Our boyfriends look so much alike. They're twins. I can't tell the difference between them. I wasn't the one saying that, okay? You were. Not me. So she said that. She said that about me. And that was so funny to me. Like, so funny to me. I was laughing. But here is more evidence of her viewing my profile. So 6:44. 11. Oops. I think it was like 12 something. I didn't tap out 12. I think 1, maybe 2. Okay, so she viewed my profile constantly. And she stayed viewing my profile constantly for months. No, we're beefing. We're like beefing online. I posted this video and the sound is, I'm still playing the victim, you're still playing the pick me. It's so embarrassing. Y'all know that sound? Yeah. So here's the video.
I'm still playing the victim, you're still playing the pick me. It's so embarrassing.
So like it says, you're obsessed, babe. You're obsessed, babe. That's what she said to me. And I said, but you're the one who's constantly viewing my profile. Like, constantly viewing my profile. And at this time, I do want to note that she made a fake account. Or her friend made a fake account. Like, somebody, you know, involved with her made a fake account. Spring and the fake account were viewing my TikTok constantly. Like, constantly, almost every single day for, like, months. I posted that. And I'm not really sure where this all lines up, but her fake account commented on that TikTok. Okay, I'm not sure how the comments line up, but I'll try my best. She says, bro, no one cares. Do you not have anything better to do with your life? Oh, and I forgot to note, we knew it was you, babe. We knew it was you, because how are you viewing my profile and Ava's at the same time? We knew it was her. Like, you're not hiding it very well. We knew that was your fake account or one of your friends or somebody involved with you. We knew it was because you're viewing my profile and you're viewing Ava's constantly. Honey, listen now. Do you know you can turn off the viewing thing? Did you know that? Did you know that? You can turn it off. And if you turn it off, other people can't see when you're viewing their profile. Did you know that? If you didn't want to get caught, maybe you should have put that on. She says that, and I can't find what I actually said to her. No, this girl, Nevaeh, said, do you just comment on everyone? Because she commented on this video, and I think she commented on another one, but just comment on one of her videos to hate. It's getting obsessed. Her fake account says, I wouldn't go that far, babes. This was months ago. I said, stay viewing my profile though, so you go somewhat far, babes. She said, okay, so I can't view people's profiles now? Okay, amazing. Why have a profile if people can't look at it? And if you don't like me looking at it so much, I don't care. And then somehow she said, so then why are you talking shit about people? And I put, not shit when it's facts, cry about it. And a bottle. Actually, let me give credits to Thomas for that because he actually put that. Good job. But there is another video and she commented embarrassing on it. Like, out of nowhere. Just embarrassing. It's getting she got caught and I was telling people about it. She got caught and I was telling people about it, so she's trying to, you know, make this play that I'm the one obsessed. And I forgot to add, she was always like doing dumb stuff towards me. Like she would like stare me down in the hallway. Like, okay, that wasn't gonna do anything to me. Like, I don't really care, stare me. The real one that got me was, she flicked me off in the parking lot, y'all. She flicked me off. She drove past me, flicked me off in the parking lot. But whenever we brought it up to her attention, me and my friends, she said no. Me and my friend were playing a game where we were giving each other the finger. You just go around flicking your friends off. Look at you. Mind you, her friend was in her truck with her. They were in the truck together, and I went and parked by Thomas, waiting for him to get out of practice. Her parking spot was on the other side. Parked over here, hers is like over here. She goes purposely around, like she can exit this way, and go out. But she purposely went around and came like right here and flicked her friend off. Yeah. flicked her friend off. Yeah, you were totally flicking your friend off. We don't believe you. Okay, y'all, the video's almost done, but I'm running out of storage. So, we didn't believe her. We don't believe you, girl. We don't believe you. You're flicking your friend off right in front of me. Okay, we don't believe you. Anyways, the last part, now this is like February 2025, so around now. This girl, we were acquaintances. I've known her from course. So, this girl, she texted me on TikTok and was like, here, I'll show it. I got tea. I can't find your Instagram. Don't know what TikTok you respond to. So she sent me that. I said, ooh, girl, tell me the tea. She said, so Spring's boyfriend is over at my house because my house is getting. She said, so tell me why my boyfriend comes in and tells me he's the ex. I went and told him about everything. She went and told her boyfriend about everything. Her boyfriend said, this is what she said. He said that bitch, Spring, was saying that you were starting shit. So her boyfriend was saying that Spring was saying I was starting it all. And that you was only with your boyfriend because he looked like Brian. Lie. I was, okay. Laughing face. Girl, I was with my boyfriend a long time before her and Brian. Yeah, I was. I was like 2 months with Thomas before then. And she said, yeah. She said, and how you was obsessed and with him and you was jealous and you always wanted to start shit. Never. Sorry, Brian, you're not attracted, not to me. So I'm not with Thomas because he looks like you. I said, maybe I should leave this out, but okay. If I wanted Brian, I would have gotten him when he was in my DMs. Cause girl, he was like 2 years before that, he was in my DMs. So like, if I wanted him, I would have got him. She said, exactly. She's here putting all the shit on you. I said, but I bet she didn't know he was in my DMs. Ha ha ha. And she said, and Brian was like, that makes so much sense because she was always talking about Thomas and she was hell. Y'all. Literally, when I got this text, I was dying in the bathtub. I was in the bathtub and I was like laughing, dying. Okay, this doesn't really make sense, but I was trying to. He was in there always saying okay, this is about how Brian was in my DMs. He was in there saying I was beautiful, the prettiest girl he ever seen, and he was hope I had a good day and all that shit. I said, oh my freaking gosh. Brian said that? I know she was obsessed, but I didn't know she was for real obsessed with him. The girl, her name's Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for this tea that I get to put into my YouTube. She said, I'ma call you time because you clocked that. Yeah, I did. And then I said, oh, and when her and Brian broke up, my man's dad went to Chick-fil-A, so my father-in-law. She was working and she said to my father-in-law, me and Brian broke up. You know why? You want to know why? That's what she said to him. He said, why? She said, I don't know. Girl, that is weird. That's weird. That is weird. Why would you go up to somebody's dad and ask, oh, did you know me and Brian broke up? And do you know why? I don't know. That's weird. I said, poor Brian, he never knew me and her were beefing because she was obsessed with my man. How did he not see her always pushing my man and taking pictures of my man? So now, the end of the story, she was obsessed, wanted to be me. Probably, I'm not really gonna say she wanted to be me, but she wanted my man. Like, she wanted to be in my shoes. She wanted to be, take my man. So she was obsessed with me. And she was obsessed with my man, and she wanted to basically take him and be with him. So now she's blocked on everything. So yeah. So guys, thank y'all for watching. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. Thanks y'all. Thanks again for watching. Bye.